Hello, I'm Craft1. Welcome to the episode of Craft Along with Craft1. In this episode, I'm making Fuecoco. Yes, I pronounce it very similar to Spaghettito when I have a little Spanish/Italian thrown in there, but that's just how I naturally pronounce it, so, you're gonna have to deal with it. Anyways, for this video, I'm gonna actually try to make this a tutorial so that people who have no idea how to make papercraft should be able to make this model. After this guy commented this on the previous video, I was like, yeah, he has a point. I really should try to make this more viable for people who don't know how to make papercraft. So, here you go. I actually thought that this model was quite easy, and I thought a great stepping stone for people who don't know how to make it, and also for me, who's trying to learn how to make decent tutorials. So, yeah, and I'm counting it only took an hour. That's not bad. Anyways, if you want to build this model with me, you can down tell me in the first in the description. Since you're there, don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. If you are making this model for the first time and you have no idea how to papercraft, did this video help? I would really like your feedback. That out of the way, let's begin building. Alrighty, let's begin. As you notice that I put the templates on the right or left hand side of the screen. I don't know which side it's going to be on, it's on one of them. But it's easier for me to annotate and show you everything that I do. Alright, so first thing you're going to do is you're going to cut out this eyes piece right here. Then you're going to glue this tab this piece right here. While that's getting done, I'm going to explain some basics so we're all on the same page. First thing you gotta remember is you're gonna have to cut out every single tab. Don't try to make these boxes and cut the corners. Actually cut out the triangles because it makes it easier to build. Secondly, for these dotted lines are folding lines. If you're a beginner, I recommend that you fold every line. Once you become more advanced, you'll learn that you don't need to fold every line and only the lines that make things pop. Again, I recommend for beginners that you fold every line. In basic, these dotted lines here are mountain folds. That means if this is the piece of the paper, you're going to fold it like this, with these pieces coming out. This here is called a valley fold, and if this is the plain of paper, you're going to fold the page like that. Alrighty, once that piece is done, we're going to cut out this next big piece here, and we're going to attach these tabs to here, this tab together like that. Whenever you see something that looks like it should go into there, 99% of the times it will. So make sure that these pieces go in here to each other. And then once that is done, you're gonna attach that to this section here and wrap this piece around this piece you just made. Next, you're going to build a mouth for Fuecoco, and I recommend that regardless of what stage or how good you are at paper crafting, that you fold every piece. You're going to attach these 4 pieces here to the piece you just created and then set it aside. Once the mouth is attached to the structure you already made, you're going to attach this piece here on the mouth so that it's just easier to do it after everything's made. Then you're going to cut out the bottom part of the mouth and attach these 2 tabs to the mouth and this to the other part of the model. It's just easier. Why am I not doing the whole thing? Well, it's easier once half the glue is dry so it's already stable and you can work with it. In the meantime, you're going to cut out this piece right here, which are the legs. And once you're done cutting that out and folding all these lines, 'cause I do recommend folding all these lines for the legs, you will then finish attaching the bottom piece to the mouth. Now, you're going to build the legs Now, I'm not sure what order this is going to be in, but what you're going to do is you're going to make sure you fold every single line on here, because I even did that. You're going to attach this piece here to that piece there, this tab there to this non-tab section there, this tab there and this non-tab section there, this tab section, this non-tab section here, and then these two non-tab sections to these respective pieces. Next, while these dry, and these should be able to stand on these 2 points here at this point, you're going to build the arms, which are just simple pyramids. This non-tab section there is going to go to that tab, and this non-tab section is going to go to that tab. Once those are done, you're going to attach this piece right here, the non-tab section right under the non-tab section for that tab section. I know, very great explanation. You're going to tab that section. So if you're viewing the model from the front, it's going to be the left part of it. That's going to attach there. Then you're going to do the same thing with the other side, attach to the right hand side, and also attach this to the top section here, and this, that to the top section there. It seems hard on paper, but these tabs are right next to each other when you make the model, so it shouldn't be too difficult at all. At this point in the model, you should have the body done and the legs. Now you're going to attach the legs to the body, and you're going to do this in 2 sections. First, you're going to attach this tab here, and then attach these to the model. These should be it should fit like a glove, and should be very simple and straightforward. Like a puzzle almost. Once that is glued, you're going to let that dry, because it's kind of hard to work on the other side while that side is drying. So in the meantime, you're going to cut out these apple stem things and attach these 2 pieces together and fold these 2 down, so this becomes a pyramid. Same thing that you're going to do with this piece here. Once that is done, you're going to glue the remaining section of the legs, so this side or the opposite side, to the structure. Again, it should fit quite snugly together. Once that is done, you're going to make the tail. First, you're going to cut this up, but do not attach this tab to that tab. I find it easier just to start attaching this piece here, specifically this piece, to that there, this tab here, and that part there, and let it dry. You're going to cut out this piece, and once you're done cutting that piece out, you'll finish attaching the tail by gluing that piece there, and then eventually closing the tail. After all said and done, you're going to put this top piece on top of the model. I find this the easiest piece to close a model with, because you're literally just going to place it on top, and because it's a structure, you should be able to place minimal amount of pressure, allowing the glue to dry. Then you're going to attach the 2 apple stems, or whatever you call them, to the top of the head, and finish by cutting out these triangles and gluing them as teeth. Honestly, if you lose these pieces when you're cutting them, just use anything of paper. They're just white, so it's not too hard. And that's how you make Fuecoco. I don't know if anyone's actually still here watching the model or watching the video, but I really greatly appreciate you sticking it through. Again, this model only took me about an hour to build, and it should be pretty easy for beginners, and if you want to learn how to make paper crafting in general, a great entry into the hobby. If you like this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment if you're new to paper crafting, if this model actually was helpful. I would love to hear your feedback and what I can improve on for next time. And until next time, bye-bye.